As the first humans to ever venture out this far into the frontier.
Too fast! Sensitive poison damage.
Get out!
I thought we were both goners.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the DX Gamer Show. I'm Operation DX, and welcome to the 11th episode of my Planet Explorers version 0.72 Let's Play. During the previous episode, we met up with Lal and Adisa, and currently we're working on some of Adisa's side quests. She's actually teaching us how to craft a vehicle. We've just finished digging for some petrol, and now we're actually crafting some fuel for the fuel cells, so we can fulfill this quest that she's sent us off, so we can get to the next part of this quest. In order to craft the vehicle, we are going to need some steel, and some of my core resources like wood are starting to run a little bit low. So I'm actually going to go ahead and cut down a few trees, which should go a little faster than it did previously, as we are now using the iron set of tools. So we're not only going to get a little bit more wood, we'll also be able to cut it down a little faster. So you can see that bar, it's cruising through. Although we really haven't cut down too many of these kind of trees. You'll probably notice more when we cut down, say, the big archway trees that actually give us a ton of wood and resin and all of that. There's also a rather large surface silver deposit in this area, and Lal at some point is going to teach us how to craft batteries. So to kind of get a leg up, we're going to try to find that surface silver location and possibly mine it out. Now that may dig into the time of this episode, and I would like to get the vehicle crafted by sometime during the end of this episode, because I know we have a few things to do yet to fulfill all these quests. If it doesn't happen during this episode, it'll definitely happen by the beginning of the next episode. We might have to spend a little bit of time gathering some resources that Lal can't send us, and because we did buy a whole bunch of stuff off those guys, the new tools, the armor set, and some of these other things, we are actually kind of on a somewhat low supply of meat as well, so we're going to have to hunt a couple of animals there. And we actually have a lone greenback in the background here. He gives about 200 meat, so we're going to go ahead and take this guy down. Looks like we didn't aggro him right away. Maybe he didn't figure out where the bullets are coming from. But now we've got his attention. We're going to try to get him taken down. And we should be able to take a decent amount of blows from this guy now that we're using the iron set of armor as well. There we go. Got some animal skins. And also, to craft some of these armor sets, I was talking about how I didn't like really to craft them. It's not even that I just can't craft them right now either, because we haven't got a lot of leather or animal skin. So we won't be able to do that, because the armor sets cost plant fiber and animal skin, and of course, whatever core resource of the type of set you're using. For example, she gave us the scripts for the copper set, so we would need copper ore in order to make that, and it gets a little expensive. The reason why we'd want to have that is for a companion character, which if we want to have like a couple of guys following us around. Right now, I'm kind of not interested in doing that. We can get by without having any companions, and sometimes they get in the way a little bit, especially when we have some of the other quest characters we absolutely have to have with us. Now, here is the location where I was talking about. There is surface silver in this little hill here. So I'm going to go ahead actually and move forward. There's actually, it looks like there's more closer to the surface over here, so we're actually going to go to this hill instead of the hill we were just on. And we're just going to dig out the top of it, and then we're going to go ahead and mine down. We need the silver anyways, so we're just going to do this now. I don't think it's going to be all that necessary to wait till we get the gold pickaxe, even though it does give us a bunch of resources per swing. I don't think we need a super large amount of silver. And it's like right at the top, it's the entire mound here, so there's an absolute ton of it. We're just going to get a little bit here for some future stuff. And of course, we're going to need zinc too. I may mine that in the process as well. I don't know if I'll get that done during this episode. But before we head back to Adisa to fulfill this quest, let's go ahead and just do this real quick. We'll also get some needed things too, like sulfur for crafting bullets, and we'll also get some sulfate for the fertilizer. So it's just good to dig out the ground, and since we're here, let's just do it. Now, we've already exposed the silver. That's actually what the silver looks like, so it's right here on the surface. This is also kind of what aluminum looks like as well, except for it's a slightly different color. Usually, though, you don't find aluminum on the surface like this, though. This is kind of a score right here. Let's just make things super, super easy for us for as far as the silver goes. And the zinc is like right on the surface. It's actually on the side of one of the mushroom mountains, and we'll see that in a little while, too. Well, this little guy next to us here is really tempting fate, isn't he? I was almost tempted to break out my sword there and take him down. I could probably almost take him down with a pickaxe. I almost should have done it. Oh well. No big deal. Now you can see, this is kind of like the real kind of indicator of what the iron pickaxe is doing. So we're getting roughly 4 resources per swing. Sometimes we'll get a little more, sometimes we'll get a little less. Well, we're kind of starting to race against the sunlight, so I'm not going to spend too much more time here because I don't know all the stuff I'm going to need in the vehicle. We can fit the vehicle with headlights, but I kind of want to show the vehicle off a little bit because if it gets too dark, we're actually not going to be able to see it very well because the vehicle that I've actually made in the editor is black with yellow highlights, and even with lights on it and it gets too dark, we won't be able to see it. So I'm going to hurry up and get things done here. Also, I think I'm going to need to buy things, so I really need to do some more hunting real quick here. So, oh well, yeah. I'm pretty much on top of Lowell and Adisa's location, so I'm actually going to go ahead and just fulfill this quest, meet up with them, and we'll go from that point. If I need to go hunting, I'll go hunting, whatever. Let's get this figured out. Gonna take my vehicle out on a joyride, and then I'm probably gonna sell it back to one of these guys, because, well, I'm gonna have flying vehicles after that, and can't drive the car through the woods, so whatever. Just gotta make sure I sell it back before it takes too much damage, which it kind of does in this rough terrain. Need anything? Excellent. You know, this fuel cell will come in handy for a lot of other things as well.
Nice to see ya.
Okay, now we have everything we need to make a vehicle except the cockpit. Let me get started on the design, and you go get me what I need.
See you later.
Okay, so now I need to craft a bunch of steel for the car itself, and I think I need it for some of the other components. And let's see how much of this I can make. Probably not quite enough. I'm going to have to buy some more resources from Lowell. Hey, Lowell, over here, buddy. Alright, let's see. Let's see what I can do here. This stuff is all too expensive. Could just buy steel flat out, but you know what? Man, this is how lazy I'm getting right now. I'm buying some wood. I should just go over and chop it down, but I'm trying to save some time. Alright. Let's make some more steel. Hopefully this will give us what we're going to need here. We need a ton. We need a lot of it. That's all we can get. It just costs so much wood per... It's two wood and 1 iron per unit of steel. I need to buy some more wood off this guy. Now I'm kind of just wasting meat. Man, this quest needs a lot of steel. 50 steel, that's so much. And then the car uses steel, and some of the components use the steel. Come on!
Need anything?
Alright, here's the script for the cockpit. You'll still need to add a few more chipsets for it to work, but that's everything. We can now travel in style.
Hey, hey.
Now that we have every part we need, let's make a vehicle and try it out. Here, use this script to make some more seats. I want to see how it performs. Let's drive around a bit. Well, now that we have all the scripts we need to make a vehicle, we need to look at the damage and see what it's going to take to build these parts. So we'll start here. Let's look through here. Alright, so the fuel cell requires plastic and fuel. We have that, no problem. Let's go ahead and build this. I think we only need... Yeah, my design only needs one fuel cell. So we'll go ahead and build that. Alright, and let's see, what's next here? Oh, this goes in the resource tab. Yeah, sometimes it's confusing where some of these things go. Okay, next, the engine. It needs copper and 500 megahertz chipsets. We need plastic to make those, we need copper to make those, we need copper wire to make those. Oh man, we're so inadequate here. So let's buy some more copper off Lal. Dang it, we're spending everything. We're not going to have anything left after this. Let's just hope all that hunting I did was adequate enough for me to get all this going. I don't think I can afford to actually buy the parts outright from her. I actually think now that we're in this like quest line for us to do the joyride, I can no longer buy anything from her. Ooh, that's actually not a good thing. Because I need lights, and I don't think she gave us the script for lights. Oh no! Well, I can just modify my design, and of course that'll give us an excuse to look inside of the editor, so we'll have to go in the editor anyways. Alright, so we've got a good bit of resin because we chopped down some of those archway trees, so maybe that'll be enough to build a couple of these 500 megahertz chipsets. Yes, we've got that. So we should be able to build the level 1 engine. Got it. Alright, so we got our fuel cell. We've got our engine. And we need a couple more things here. Oh man, the cockpit. That's right, the cockpit takes a lot of stuff. Chipset, steel, glass, and animal skin. It's good thing we have that. Holy cow. Alright. I know I have enough petrol to make more fuel, so we need fuel to make glass along with sand, and it requires a lot of sand, but fortunately we dug up quite a bit there on the beach, so we're good to go there. Alright, so we got our fuel. Let's go ahead and build the glass. Okay, that should be good to go. Alright, what else we need? We got the copper wire. Alright, so we need 4 freaking 500 megahertz chipsets, and I think by building those actually will make us not... Okay, yep, animal skin, glass, 500 megahertz chipsets, and we need steel. And that means we need to go get some wood. So, let me go, I'll cut down this archway. That should be enough for all the wood that we'll need here. And we'll get this freaking thing built. Well, if you guys haven't noticed, I need a freaking crap ton of wood. We didn't spend a lot of time cutting down trees and stuff, but that was because I was trying to spare you from all the resource gathering. I mean, there's a lot of resource gathering. I mean, I kind of warned you in the beginning of the Let's Play, but there is a lot. And I don't want to waste all of my meat that I've collected because we need it for other things. But these give a lot of wood, and we have the iron axe, so... this will be a good example. Plus, it cuts down just a little bit faster. Once we get the gold axe, things will be good to go. So we shouldn't have to cut down too many of these archways. Although this is a great spot, again, for resin. And now plastic is starting to become kind of an issue. So 62 wood. That'll make us, what, like 30 steel-ish? Alright. That should be enough. Let's build our cockpit. Yay! Of course, A hostile. He just goes around frickin' Adisa and attacks me. What the crap, man? Oh, 2 hostile animals. Well then, right in the middle of crafting. Can't you see I'm crafting here? What's your problem? Coming out of nowhere attacking me. It's alright, I can use the meat. Shouldn't be complaining, actually. Okay. You're going down, mister. That's right. Alright. We're good. We're good. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? We didn't make any wheels. We've got an engine, a fuel cell, and a cockpit, but we don't have any freaking wheels. Darn it. We don't have enough wood. I'm gonna cut down some more wood. Hey, well, what did I just say, right? About the wood, right? We don't need any of it. I don't even know why I'm bothering. Gosh, we need a lot of wood. Well, hopefully cutting this down will give us all the wood we're gonna need. I think we have enough to make... I think we have enough rubber to make the 4 wheels, but we'll see. Alright. I don't know. I must be in some kind of mood right now. It's cracking me up. Alright. I've been working on the railroad all a little long day. Okay, enough of that. Almost got it. Lots of wood. Give me lots of wood. 60 plus, a little bit of resin. Okay, let's go ahead and craft our wheels now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. We are good. We're good. We have everything we need to make a vehicle. I think. Just double checking here. Sorry guys. We're going to build the vehicle next episode. The beginning of next episode. I apologize. Anyways, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you next time. Have a great day and take care.